What's up, guys? It's Ryatium here, and today we are back in Skyrim. That's right, you guys, and oh snap, it's gonna be an awesome freaking day. But first, if you guys haven't done so already, be sure to follow me on all social medias and check out my website. Links are down there in the description. So guys, welcome back. And happy Saturday, guys. So today we're in the snowy hold of Windhelm, taking a look at this TEL SARYS, or TEL SARYS. Not sure how you pronounce that, but this is what we're taking a look at today, guys. So this is another mod made by the same mod author who did the Chateau du Fromage, one of the last mod showcases that we did. If you guys want to check it out, I will link the playlist for the mod showcases down there in the description for you to check it out, because it's a pretty cool house. It's an extra dimensional, I think the word's extra dimensional. Is it extra dimensional? It's a dimensional house. Basically what that means is instead of it being within Tamriel, it is outside of Tamriel in its own little dimension, and it's really, really cool. Same thing with this one. So the Chateau du Fromage and this one, TEL SARYS, are two homes that are in their own dimensions. But let's go ahead and take a look at where we're at. So we are right here in Windhelm. So Windhelm, obviously being one of the main holds in Skyrim, and this is where you're going to want to come to find it. Don't worry about that, that's another mod for this weekend, in fact. But, Windhelm, Palace of Kings. Now let's go and check out where we're at. So the entrance to Windhelm is down towards this way. So the Investigate Helgen is currently what's on right now. We have the Temple of Talos and Aratina Residence. What we need to find is this, the new Nissus Corner Club. So it's down here in the Grey Quarter. So the Grey Quarter is right over here. In fact, you know what? I may as well walk you through from the front gate so that you guys can see exactly where we're going. Because Windhelm can be kind of difficult. You can get lost in Windhelm. I've done it before. That's for damn sure. I mean, I'm even having a trouble getting to the damn front gate. But here we go. So the front gate is right here to Windhelm. You come in, you got Candlehearth Hall right there. If you want to go ahead and walk this way up the staircase, you're going to find this pointy building and just take a left. And then you're going to continue down towards where the docks would be. We'll go and walk through this little place right through here. Find this big door, continue down this way. You're going to want to continue down this corridor. Now, we're not looking for this shop right here. This shop is Sagery's Used Wares. Turn left from here and come right underneath of here. And here we are. Alright, so here we are, inside of the Nissus, the Nissus Corner Club. Good stuff. I keep wanting to say Fort Nissus, because that's another place, but here we are. So if we find this entryway back here, and we go upstairs, and then we go upstairs once more, we need to find the table with the business ledger on there. Right next to it is another strange bottle. Now what's cool is the Chateau du Fromage mod is the exact same thing. Now you can favorite this, and it actually acts as a health potion as well. So it restores 10 points of health. Sheogorath teleports you to a strange world inside the bottle. So let's go and do it, shall we? And here we are, inside of TEL SARYS. Now, I've seen this bubble before. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny to look at, but try not to look at it too much, because it actually does disappear. Let's go ahead and mute my computer just like that. Thank you very much. Sorry about that. But yeah, it disappears just like that. It gets a little bit smaller, and there we go. So here we are inside of TEL SARYS. Now, the first thing that I noticed whenever I walked in here the first time was over here, this statue of Sheogorath. In fact, let's see. It is daytime here, so we can go and put that away. But check this out. Check this out. We got a statue of Sheogorath with a Wabbajack, with a little bit of Sujama and Matze at the bottom of him, as well as wine and a whole bunch of cheese, and the whole gang is here. We got our cheese nipples back, and we got our cheese hands with an iron dagger inside of there. Pretty cool to see. Now what's cool is, don't stare at that for too long, because hot damn, that just gave me vertigo. God dang it. But we have kind of the same, Morrowind / the Soul Stymie look with all the giant mushrooms and stuff like that. It's very, very cool to see. Now, inside of here, there's multiple mushrooms, they're mushrooms. There's multiple mushrooms because each and every single one of them is actually a store with a specific merchant inside of it. Now, if you're wondering how you get back out, you gotta find this right here, the bottle back. It's on a nice little stand with little plants growing out of it, and then you just hit bottle back, and you get your bottle back when you get to Skyrim. Now, what's cool about this mod is it actually comes with a cloud storage. So we're going to go ahead and put in this hunting bow, just like that. We'll go ahead and put the hunting bow in there, and I'll show you at each and every single one of the places that it will pop up. So let's go and get this started, shall we? So the first thing, one of the first things that I noticed are all the lamps. I love all the little lamps that are hanging on these trees. Kind of cool. Got a few spots right here to grow some stuff, and a couple little benches to just chill out. I love this water feature over here too. Got a nice fishing dock, Kind of cool to see. And you'll have to forgive me. I think I have like a canker sore on the bottom of my tongue, so if I'm talking a little bit differently or I'm tripping over my tongue more often, it's because of that. It doesn't feel very good. But just thought I'd warn you. So this one over here looks like we got some death bells growing at the front door. Very, very cool. But let's see, which one is this? So this is the Apothecary. This is where you can come to get all of your, your apothecary needs, your potions, your poisons, all sorts of that stuff. There's a blacksmith, there's an alchemist inside of the Apothecary, and then there's a clothier, or a clothier. I want to say that they would sell armors, and maybe, like fine clothes and stuff like that. We won't look at all the merchants just because you guys can check that out on your own time. But the home is the big mushroom. That's the one we're going to be taking a look at today. But before we go in, we're going to take a look at the grounds outside of it. Now, it's a little bit barren, I'll give you that, it's kind of desert-like, but it's very reminiscent of Solstheim, because if you've played through the Dragonborn DLC, you know how barren it looks. It's kind of gross. Solstheim and Morrowind are not very beautiful places, in my opinion, but we have a very large blacksmith over here, with lots of storage for crafting supplies, and it actually comes stocked with some crafting supplies, but here is your cloud storage. Once again, let's take a look and see if it's inside, and there it is, the hunting bow. So we drop that off over there. So anything you need to drop off, you can put right inside of your cloud storage and pick it up anywhere you're going to be. So you have your blacksmith forge, you have your smelter, you have a wood chopping block, as well as a nice little spot over here to just eat and chill. Got some wine, got a little bit of a pastry, boiled cream treat, and I love how there's bugs inside of these lamps. It just makes it so much cooler. So freaking neat. But we have our tanning rack right here, workbench, as well as a grindstone. So everything you need for smithing is right there. Now this one right here, I like these lamps. Holy cow, what are the freaking rods coming out of them? Are those supposed to be there? Because if not, I think they should be, because they look really cool. So this is the blacksmith. You can go in there and get your blacksmithing materials. And he may come outside every now and again and start working, just as, regular NPCs do. But over here, we actually have a netch farm. And this is one of the cooler parts of this is, the netches, they're really interesting creatures. They almost remind me of the big, globs from Mass Effect, the ones that would float around and spoke in the third person. But you have some netch farmers right here. You can't talk to them, unfortunately, but they're just out here chilling. And we got a Khajiit and an Argonian to take care of our netches. Plus, they make some kind of cool noises. They just make cool noises. You guys can check that out by yourself. But over here, let's go ahead and check out what this is. I love how the fertile soil plots are actually just scattered around the place. Because in the mod description, it says there are 50 planting pots assembled to be aesthetically pleasing once planted, not just in rows. So this is the clothier. So you can come there and get your clothing, get your armors and all that stuff. I can sit on a swing? No way. Does he swing? He doesn't swing, but look at that. Look at how adorable I look. Got some freaking dragonflies hanging out by my head. What you doing there, little buddy? Where's he at? I want to look at him. That's pretty cool. You can sit on a swing. Now, this one over there, we just actually came from that one, so we're good to go on that front. So I do believe that's all of your merchants that are inside of this place, but the one that's closest to the main entrance is actually a general store, which is nice, because then you can just dump off all your stuff inside of him, make a little bit of money, and then start crafting. But let's get to the actual home, shall we? Because you guys have waited long enough to see what's inside of here, and I'm excited to see what's inside of here, too. Aha, we have the same thing from, what is that, the Telvanni house in Solstheim? I'm trying to remember, but it's the float up orb, right? Oh, perfect. But you don't actually float up, which is unfortunate. I wish it did the same thing as the floating up thing, but look at this. Is that a fish? Whoa. There's a fish inside of that thing. That's not creepy at all. Let's go ahead and take out this bad boy right here. A little dark in here, but that is quite alright, because look at this. I love these homes so much, dude. They're so pretty. Let's see. Let's actually turn up the brightness a little bit, because it is a little dark in here, and I don't really want to hold that torch in my hand. In fact, we'll go ahead and take that out, because that's much better. Now we can actually see. Wonderful. So the first thing, the aesthetic of this place is beautiful. I love the inside of these mushroom houses, because they feel so alive, and that's so nifty. But we have a nice big garden over here with some death bells, it looks like, just some plants that are not pickable, which I like, because then you can't get rid of them. And then good old Sheogorath with his trusty Wabbajack in his hand. How you doing there? Are you doing just fine there? Good to see ya. So we have a bench, wonderful. And then this might be the master bedroom, if I had to guess. This is kind of nifty. I love all the hanging lanterns, dude. God dang it. So cool. Got our bookcase right here for the bookworms of Skyrim, because I know I got a few watching. I just heard a really gross sound. It sounded kind of wet. There's that fucking word, wet. I hate that word. But let's see. Oh, look, there's a what is that thing? The keeper inside of your room. Don't know if I'd want to have one there. Got some green scathe craw. That's interesting. Another bookshelf right there. This may be a guest bedroom or it may be the master bedroom. I'm not sure. It looks too small to be the master, but I could be wrong. Now, what do we have right here? A giant chest set? Oh, no. No, no, no. That is cool. What? Shore's Stone? Windhelm? Travel to Raven... Okay. Okay, this may just be a mod to have to travel to all of these places. To have the ability to travel to Karthwasten, Dragonbridge, Rorikstead, Falkreath, Riverwood, High Hrothgar. What? Okay, that is cool. That is cool. Not to mention Winterhold and Ravenrock. That's so damn cool. Damn it. Okay, that's kind of cool. Have a cooking pot inside of this little brazier. It's an interesting place to have a cooking pot. It's kind of jerry-rigged, if I can say that. But let's see. Got some big old ash hopper meat right there and some cooked boar. Some more bread. Ooh, food stuff. It's an actual shelf. Look at that. And it comes with a whole bunch of stuff. Nice. Now, what do we have in here? Aha, the Enchanting Room. Beautiful. Look at this. I love all the nature, all the little plants, and all the lights and stuff. Just looks so damn cool. But a regular enchanting table as well as a staff enchanter. Always perfect to have. Heartstone storage as well as soul gem storage. Very cool. Very cool. Now let's see. It looks like we have some little stuff over here. It's a little bit of a scene. This guy's coming to assassinate the barkeep, except he's just standing out in the middle of nature. So that works. Look at this oven. This is a random place for an oven. Why is it not over with all the other kitchen stuff? That's strange. Very strange. Awkward placement of an oven, but to each their own, I suppose. But we have our alchemy area in here with potions and poison storage. I like this. I like this a lot. Big alchemy lab. Now let's see, we have a gigantic chest right here, which is nice because it's sitting right next to the cloud storage, so you can always store stuff in there if you need to, put stuff into your cloud storage. But looks like we have an indoor smithing area as well, which is cool. Tanning rack, workbench, grindstone. No forge inside though, so that's perfect. You can do kind of your clothing stuff inside, and more intense smithing outside. But you can also store crafting supplies in here as well, which is very cool to see. Now, I do believe that's everything that this home has to offer. Let me double check the mod description. So yes, I do believe that is all this home has to offer, and I gotta say, I'm digging this more than the Chateau du Fromage mod, because of just how much there is inside of this. Chateau du Fromage was a fairly small home, but this one takes the cake, dude. Looks like I missed a clothes and armor area over here, but this one takes the cake. Not only do you have your own private, basically, dimension to get away from Skyrim, you have a map that can teleport you to all of the amazing places, like all the major places that you need to get to, including High Hrothgar. That's so damn cool. Look at that. Travel to Falkreath, all of that. That's so freaking sweet. Just cool to see, and I like how they're little pieces on a map. But not only do you have your house, you have your 4 merchants that you can buy and sell things to, craft, all sorts of that stuff, guys. And it's just a perfect mod to have. So guys, I very much hope you enjoyed today's mod showcase. And if you did, make sure you guys stick around for the weekend, because this weekend's going to be a great home showcase weekend. As well as if you guys are wanting more mods to complement your load order, I would highly recommend subscribing and staying around for the weeks, because we're doing weapon mods, we're doing Magic Monday, Temper Tuesday, Weapon Wednesday, Utility Thursday, and Functionality Friday. All sorts of mods, guys, so if you're interested in that, consider subscribing and staying around. And guys, I will see you in the next video.